Your professor is teaching a class. Write a post responding to the professor's question. In your response, you should do the following. Express and support your opinion. Make a contribution to the discussion in your own words. An effective response will contain at least 100 words. Let's examine how to build a strong academic discussion response about the use of AI in schools. A high-scoring response is organized into 4 parts. State your position, support one student's idea, acknowledge another perspective, and provide a solution with a conclusion. Paragraph 1. State your position. First, clearly state your opinion. You could write, I believe AI should be widely used in schools, but it should be used as a support tool rather than a replacement for teachers or students' own efforts. This sentence serves as your thesis statement, or your main opinion. Notice that it immediately answers the professor's question while also presenting a balanced viewpoint. Strong TOEFL responses often avoid extreme positions and instead show thoughtful reasoning. This sentence is effective because it accomplishes 2 goals at the same time. First, it directly answers the question. Second, it introduces the idea that AI is beneficial but should have limitations. Support one student's idea to one of your classmates' comments. For example, I agree with Sophia that AI can provide personalized learning opportunities. This sentence shows that you are actively participating in the academic discussion rather than simply expressing an isolated opinion. Then, explain your reasoning. Students often have different strengths and weaknesses, and AI can give immediate feedback that teachers may not always have time to provide. This sentence explains why AI can be useful. Immediate feedback helps students identify mistakes and improve more efficiently. Now, add an example. This can be especially helpful for students who need extra practice outside the classroom. Specific examples strengthen your argument and make your ideas more convincing. Acknowledge another perspective. Strong TOEFL essays also recognize opposing viewpoints. You could write, however, I also understand James's concern. This sentence introduces a different perspective and demonstrates critical thinking, which TOEFL graders value. Next, explain the concern. Students could become too dependent on AI if there are no clear rules about how to use it. This sentence describes a possible negative consequence. Then, provide a concrete example. For example, some students may copy answers without trying to solve problems themselves. Examples make abstract concerns easier to understand and show that you can fully develop your ideas. Paragraph 4. Solution and conclusion. Finally, propose a solution and end with a strong conclusion. You could write, therefore, schools should teach students how to use AI responsibly. Instead of only identifying a problem, you are also offering a practical solution. Then give specific examples. Teachers can encourage students to use AI to explain difficult concepts, generate study plans, or check their understanding, rather than complete assignments for them. Specific examples make your solution realistic and actionable. End with a strong concluding sentence. In my opinion, combining human instruction with AI technology can create a more effective and balanced educational experience. This sentence reinforces your main idea and leaves the reader with a clear final impression.